finally, we're going to talk about Micromega, which is quite a fun business to talk about because it has a very colourful and entertaining CEO by the name of Dave King. For those younger viewers, I'll remind you that this is the chap who for many years as a very bold entrepreneur made a lot of money for himself and for shareholders, and then had a massive and very time-consuming dispute with SARS over many years, which was eventually settled with him paying like 400 million rands. So think about it. Most people wouldn't even make that amount of money in 5 lifetimes, let alone make it and pay it to SARS. So there you go. The company itself, though, provides information technology solutions. They've got quite a big business in billing. In other words, people that go around and read meters, electricity and water. And they've also got a sizable business which does health and safety certification, like the NOSA certification of businesses. So a mixture of those kinds of businesses has had a bit of earnings volatility in recent times. We'll talk about that in a minute. Sorry, I'm going on a bit here. 1.2 billion rands worth of market cap. Price earnings ratio 10.32, dividend yield currently of 4.11%. Let's go with the graph while you're telling us what you think of these guys.
Yeah, so it's sort of an interesting mix of businesses. The NOSA business has done quite well recently, and the IT business also has done well. The most recent results actually the HEPS was up 22%. But interesting, if you look at the share price graph,
it's been up there while you've been talking.
It's a bit derated significantly. I think it's quite a illiquid stock. So,
but to be fair, they had a significant issue apparently with payment from 1 or 2 of their major local authority customers. Because if you're reading the meters for, like some Pretoria municipality or something, Tshwane municipality, and you're in dispute with them, and then there's contractual issues. People don't like businesses that are dependent on government.
Yes. And what I did see was, even though the earnings were solid, the cash conversion wasn't that great. And I guess that speaks to the debtors not being paid and it all getting absorbed into working capital, which just makes you question the sustainability of the actual results. So that would be a reason for a lower rating as well.
But look, the share price also rallied in 2014 when Dave King finalized his tax issues with the receiver, because then it was perceived that he would move back into full-time management of the business. The stock, though, is a little bit illiquid. That's another thing to mention. And, people like someone like Dave that's made them a lot of money in the past, but at the same time, it has to be a sustained earnings growth story. They have done a lot of acquisitions, though, and I think there are some pretty good businesses in the mix. Hot or not?
But too small, I'm going to say not.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair. So a little bit illiquid, somewhat volatile earnings, potentially quite promising, but probably not hot for mainstream private clients watching the show. Okay.